Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition, where last we left off, Bo was about to murder this warg and meet up with the druid Halsin. There we have it. Let's just hop off of this grease, if it will let me. And go and have a lovely, non-threatening conversation. Hello.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin.
I've been to the Emerald Grove, it's in danger. Do. Yes, I have a bad thing in my head.
Perhaps. It's no... There's a chokehold of magic binding the creature to you.
This isn't typical.
This is different. Altered. But I believe I know where answers can be found. Moonrise Towers. That place is where the cultists send their captives. Innocents go in. True souls come out. It has to be the source of this magic.
And there'll be a cure for me?
It's immensely powerful, whatever it is. Strong enough to slow Ceremorphosis to a crawl.
Right, well, we cannot have companions on this trip, so good luck to you.
I can see to some magic.
Off you hop.
There, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more...
So, we have saved the druid. We've learned there's a place called Moonrise Towers somewhere on yonder. Let's just see if there's anything extra for us here. I think there is a fancy set of armor in the gut of a creature somewhere around here. Possibly in one of their guts or in a skeleton around here. Let's have a quick look. Oh, there's the Warg Fang. This is an excellent melee weapon, meaning that goblins have disadvantage on attacks against you while wielding it. That's an important one. However, now that we are here, we basically have the decision of going down to the Underdark or trying to get out of here back to safety. Which is going to be difficult considering quite the number of goblins there are outside. Ah, the healing potions are very welcome. A bunch of food we're not going to take with us because we don't have the weight carrying capacity for it. Can we carry a fire wine barrel? Not really. There's some big fights in the Underdark that would be very handy for. What is this wooden chest? Does not exist, this wooden chest. Alright, well, apart from picking through every single corpse, which seems... Oh, there's a wooden chest. Apart from picking through every single corpse, which seems a little unnecessary right now. Oh my goodness, yes. All of the healing and even more fancy magic necklaces. I'm going to guess that the land shark down in the Underdark won't respond to animal friendship very well. It's probably not a beast, but an abomination or something. But hey. This has actually been the least scary this dungeon has ever been, considering how quickly we got through it all. And rather than trying to leave through the front door, I think we will progress down towards the Underdark, because at the very least down there is a teleporter to camp once you get down into the Underdark. So, we need this doorway here. Currently locked, but I think we have the key. And there should be a guardian, and yes, they are hostile towards us. How fast do you think we can do this lap? I think we could just waltz on through. If they turn around, rather than having a one-on-one fight with an ogre. We just say, not today, thank you. Anything here? Scroll of Aid? Sure. What I must remember is that they're still going to be there alive and kicking when we come back up through this way. Because that does not just end because we have passed it by. So through here is a very large chamber, unpopulated, with this puzzle in the center of it. If you saw my campaign 3, you saw I eventually figured out this puzzle.
What kind of contraption is this? That's curious.
But instead, I am just gonna pick this, and that opens the door to allow us to progress, rather than faffing with the puzzle. You can still gain extra XP for faffing with the puzzle, but right now, not my main concern. And now we are at the Selenite Outpost. I cannot remember if this is populated with foes or not. I don't think it is. Is there anything we want down here? There's plenty of water. More water than we could ever use in long rests for our needs. There's a gilded chest there, and there's all this stuff up here. Now, I think someone told me, if we come back up here, I spent ages trying to figure out how to get up that ledge. If we pick our way through here, because of our excellent high dexterity, this is a hidden wall.
Something over there.
Ah, yeah. If you pass the perception check, you get through. Very nice. Please don't explode. Potion of fire resistance. Disarm.
Careful, there's a trap here.
No idea why the disarming check is a real check, but the lockpick check is not. Maybe we'll see that change in the new patch. How many lockpicks do I have left? Trap disarm kits. If I don't have any lockpicks left, that's going to be a problem. I might have just spent them all trying to get through this. Do we have any left? That's just going to do that forever. Alright, that's awkward, but hey, is what it is. In any case, that's how you get up through here. More jewellery, stuff for selling. There's the fancy gem up there. And through here is the ancient rune circle that will take you back to camp. Now, I'm reluctant to do that any sooner than we have to, because as soon as we take a long rest, we will lose the benefit of exhale fire, which remains until we finish a long rest. And we also still have basically all of our HP and spell slots, so it's only the 2 short rests that we spent that we're missing at this time. So, the question is, how do we want to progress moving through? This area here, with these lights, it might do it with the rat. Yeah, there you go. If you come through here when you're not welcome, that is the fate you can expect. Now we can disarm that by getting this Blood Moon gem out of its current location. But I wonder if there could be some way to get down wonder if that selenite key opens that chest. I'm going to find out. Our survey says did not. Alright. As I was saying, I wonder if there's some way to draw foes in this direction so that we might use those fireballs to our advantage. So now seems as good a time as any to cast our other Scroll of Closet. Conjured Closet. But this one doesn't seem to have a personality, which is fine. Can we jump this far without getting destroyed? Go on, you can do it. You can get up. Yeah. So we can scout like this, but we can't pick anything up. We can't collect stuff. Up this way are the two Minotaurs that I never did manage to defeat in Campaign 3. And then travelling in the other directions resulted in the attack from... what's it called? I always remember it as a land shark, but I know it's not that. Bullet. The bullet. Where are we at? If we come under here. What I don't know is if this guy sacrifices his life to have the bullet come attack us and then leave us alone. Will the bullet try and attack us? And yeah, if they do, if it does, would we then be able to have a better chance of passing through safely? Because it had already done one attack against one creature. Now these are all the plants that you don't want to destroy or piss off. Because you get too close, they'll basically just explode. I wonder even if we could get far enough in through here that we could even set off the undead there's a bunch of Dwarga down here that summon undead when you get down here because they kind of ambush you. And last time I really fell for it. Oh boy, did I fall for it last time. But I wonder if we just take a stroll down here. Will they care or notice? Because what I'm wondering... Oh. Yeah. So... this happens. Normally it happens to your heroes. But hey. Right now it's just a quest all on its own. Closet. But now this is triggered. I wonder if by the time Bo gets down here, they'll still just be kind of waltzing around now. And the camera doesn't know what to do with that resolution, so let's hop back to Bo. So at the other side of that strip of land there is a boat. And if you can get onto that boat... it says, this is the end of early access. Would you like to continue? I think it would be a suitable end to Bo's campaign to try and do that. Because we could try and cram in every last piece of every last encounter, but I'd be here playing for 3 or 4 straight days to do all of that.
I want to get hit by that.
Before patch 5 comes along. So let's see if we can give Bo a good send-off sailing away into the sunset. Also, there's a sword over there And in my last campaign, I decided to just leave it the hell alone. But hey, we're here, we're feeling bold. Let's see what it might have for us. Oh, these are the fungal spores that try and talk to us. Wait. Before we do that, Headband of Intellect, please.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
Religion from our Intelligence 18 plus 2 proficiency. Very nice.
This blade was a warrior's sacrifice. Blood can only be honored with blood.
Shed a few drops of blood onto the stone.
The drow script inscribed on the blade flickers and glows. It rises from the stone, hanging in the air in silent offering.
Shame it's going to be a strength weapon, isn't it? The Falar Alun. Uncommon, martial, versatile melee weapon. 1d8 slashing, 1d10 plus 1 slashing two-handed. The drow inscription on this blade appears to have been recently carved. It translates to, against our will, we leave you. Enchantment plus 1, action cleave. Well, it's really cool, but unless it does something we're unaware of, it's not going to be the one for us today. There is a helmet that will protect us against critical hits, but we already have one of those. Unless this is like a clone of the other helmet, and it does something with the sword. But it appears not. So, let's take back our +1 short sword and re-equip our shield before we end up getting really badly hurt. Has it done that for us automatically? It has, the Absolute's Warboard. Alright, so if we can, I wouldn't mind getting to the Myconid village there. There's a shop with some very exquisite items in it, although I can't remember exactly what. Now, this is going to be scary, because through here there is every chance we will be attacked by a very large, very scary creature. So let's take a crow that, even if it's just one turn of blindness, might be able to save us.
Mushrooms. Poisonous, if memory serves.
I'm just trying to stay off this main path as best I can. Excuse you? Are we confused? Alright, well, trying to stay off this path is not doing us any favours, so let's just go as fast as we can. Is this a quick save before we get attacked?
Gods, what's happening?
Yes, it's an autosave. It's taken us into turn-based mode. I'm going to dash and see if we can't leap to the other side of this canyon.
More are coming.
Your mind is a canyon, and the words echo from every crevasse.
They're coming. They're coming.
I've heard many voices, but not this one.
Coming.
Right, I was going to try and jump this gap.
Timask and torch stalks. Great.
Right,
Get
that's our
consumed by
action.
one, or blown up by the other.
Let's see if this guy can still see us or care about us. Raven, you stay here to try and blind them. Or die immediately, sure. Alright, it can bite over the gap. Sure. Thank goodness we had our shield out. Is this going to be an attack of opportunity? Well, I thought we might squeeze by a little bit further than that, but the bullet had other intentions. And so it is that Bo's campaign comes to an end, and also my campaigns with patch 4. Join me possibly in the past, possibly in the future, depending on when patch 5 goes up and when this video goes up, for patch 5 and the new and wonderful changes within. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing to see when the new campaign starts. If you like this video, please do consider liking it. Otherwise, I will see you in the next one. Cheers.